Hello, my dear apprentices. This is your coach, Mr. Magno, returning with another modeling, multiplying a fraction times I would say, a number bigger than 1. Okay, so here's how you do it. You have two models of 100 units each. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna model this first on that. Actually, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to do the multiplication first. So we're going to turn. We're gonna write 6/10. Okay, 6/10, and we're multiplying a number that is 1.9, which is a mixed number. So we're gonna turn that into a mixed number. So 1.9. So 1 has 10/10 plus 9/10 from this other number, then it's going to be 19/10. So we are going to convert it into that, into 19/10. And that's going to make it easier to multiply. Okay, so 6 times 9 equals 54. You carry 5 over. 6 times 1 equals 6, plus 5 equals 11. So that will be 114. Okay, now that's the multiplication on the numerator. The denominator will be 10 times 10 equals 100. Okay, so that's going to be 114 hundredths. All right, so that has to show when we do this actual multiplication on these models. So here we go. We're going to start with 6/10. So we're going to show 6/10 on each of them, remember? Because the reason is because the 6/10 multiplies the 1. Okay, so multiplies the 1, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So here is 6/10. Okay, so this is the 1. So there's going to be 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4, 5, 6/10. There you go. So that is 6/10, and I'm going to label it as such. Okay, so this is 6/10. Now, I have to show the same thing on the other model. So we're going to show 6/10 again. Again, let me show you. This is 1/10 because it has 10 units, 2/10 because it has 20 units, 3/10 because it has 30 units, 4/10, 5/10, and 6/10. Again, there it is. And now we have to label it. So this is 6 out of 10. Okay. All right, now let me do the 6 correctly. So now let's also show the other part, which is the 1. This is going to be the 1. So the 1 is going to be right here. The 1, that means you cover the whole thing. Okay, let me do this correctly. So I'm going to start right here on the very corner. So this is going to show the whole thing. That's the 1. Okay. And do you see where they overlap? So this whole thing is a 1, and I'm going to label it with my drawing pen. So this is going to be times a 1, okay? And where they overlap, that's what the answer is. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the 9, okay? So we're going to show 9/10 over here, but now we're going to show this horizontally. So again, let me show you what that looks like. So this is 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10. So there it is. That's where the answer is. So I'm going to also show that this is 9/10, and I'm going to show it on the side right here. 9/10, 9 over 10. All right. So now all we got to do is see where they overlap, and that's going to be our answer. So it has to be 114 of them. All right. So let's do this. Let me use my actually let me use a shape right here. So if I count this, that's going to be 1, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going to be 6 times 10. So this is going to equal to 60. So let me write that down. 6 times 10 equals 60 of them. Okay, so I'm going to drag this to show that this is the answer for that, the 60 of them. And now I'm going to count the other ones. I'm going to use the box again. And I'm going to count again. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6. 6 times 9, because remember that's 9/10. 6 times 9. So I'm going to write that equals 6. 6 times 9 equals 54. Okay, so that's what the value of this area where the numbers overlapped. So let's add them up. So we have 60 on this side. 60, that's again, these are 60 out of 100. So that's 60 hundredths plus 54 hundredths. Okay, once again, I'm going to repeat this so you understand this clearly. This 60 is out of the whole thing that is 100, 60 out of 100. And this 54 is 54 out of 100 again of the whole thing. And that's why when you add them up, you have to write it in such a way. So when we add this, and we're just checking the answer now. So what will be 60 plus 54 will be 114 over 100. So there you have it. This answer matches what we started to complete. The model is 114 tenths, and the multiplication is 114 hundredths. I meant 114 hundredths. So that makes sense. So it is correct the way it was done. Now, we're going to do the decimal. What is the decimal? Well, 6/10. We're going to rewrite 6/10 as a fraction. So as a decimal. So I'm going to just put an equal sign, and 6/10 is going to be written as decimal. Let me use my tool. Decimal point 0.6. That will be 6/10. 0.6 times, okay, well, the other one is already that it's in decimals, so 1.9. All right, so if you do the math on this one again, it should give you 114. So let's do the math. 6 times 9 equals 54. You carry 5 over. 6 times 1 equals 6 plus 5 equals 11. So there's the 11. And now this one has 2 decimals. That means it's a hundredth. So excuse me. Just let's see. So the answer is 1, 2. So the answer should be 1 whole and let me see. So 1 whole and 14 hundredths, which matches our answer over here, and also matches the answer for the model. Okay, so this is the answer for the model. Remember that. Okay, this model right here and this model right here. Okay, so watch the video again so you know how to solve these problems and be successful in mathematics. Signing out, your coach, Mr. Mango. Remember that repeat the steps that you do not know. Watch it over and over so your brain can memorize it. Good luck, my friends.